Hi folks, I'm Parkera and I am pleased to announce the episode 1 of New Zealand to the World with mighty North Shore United AFC. Yes, that's right, we are kicking off today with literally the local team, the team I grew up around, the team that forever has always been a 5 or 10 minute walk from where I grew up. And it's always been a club close to me, and I'm just so happy that I've been able to get to this stage. We'll just quickly run down the database. It's not my database, it has been downloaded, and the creator will be showing up on the screen now. So thanks to him for creating this database that runs down to the lower leagues in a lot of the countries, including Oceania, Australia as well. But look, I will also note with the database, I've been in there and tried to make some changes based on real life situations, and the biggest one, and I'll just show you here this now. And this has kind of been an and ahhing up to the last few moments of whether we actually kick off with the save anyway or not. And obviously I've decided, look, better to get it done than not done at all. Now, if you look at the dates here for the season, you will note that they are running basically November to May. In terms of the regional leagues in New Zealand, that's incorrect. Okay, so I've tried to get this changed myself with the editor. I've been successful in able to alter one of the league's dates to correct fixture, dates range. But when it's come to the other leagues, it's always spat up different rule errors and things like that, even though I haven't changed anything except for the dates. So really, I'm not sure what's happening, and I was really contemplating and holding off a bit longer so I can hear back from the author of this database or anyone else I've posted on SI forums who can help me get this sorted, because I ideally wanted this to run as these leagues should do from April to September, which is our autumn and winter, but I don't know when they're going to get back to me, and I don't want to go any more into the database myself and just muck things up. So we are where we are with that at the moment. If any of you guys can help me and get it sorted, I would love that to do that. And I'm also would like to add on the second division regional leagues, but unfortunately in this database it's not possible either. So there's ideals and there's non-ideals, and to be honest, I've had to decide that the non-ideals just, are outweighed by the ideals, and the main ideal is getting a save started and getting it done. I've been able to make some changes to the kits and the logos of the teams, which is based on the logo pack I downloaded, and then I've made additions to those to get the correct logos listed for New Zealand. Thus you'll see the lotto, maybe a few are a bit screwy, but that is how it is. So without any further doubt, we will just get into it and we will kick into the club. So North Shore United have hired me as their manager. As I said, this club is local. 10 minutes from home, okay, or from mum's. So they are competing in the NRFL, which stands for the National Regional Football League Division 1. Okay, and this is a competition with 12 teams, with a simple one team up, one team down. There's no playoffs, there's nothing like that. Now, when it comes to the pyramid and the structures of the New Zealand Football Leagues, what I will do is I'll be releasing a separate video that will explain all the pyramid, if you like, for New Zealand. It's not huge, all right? But it will explain the fact that we basically have a franchise league at the very top, and then underneath our regional leagues will run separately. And like I mentioned, all our regional leagues or winter leagues run from April to September. The Premier League, or the Football Championship as it used to be called, is usually from October to March, and then there's like a playoff system as well. So there's another difference there which may be causing me the issues in the database. So that's that. So we're going to North Shore United. Let's have a look at the club. Okay, let's have a look at the general, because you get a bit more of a better view. So North Shore United AFC, based in New Zealand, reputation as a half-star. They were founded in 1886. Nickname is Shaw. They're a semi-professional team. Current rivals, we have a fierce rivalry with Waitakere United and Waitakere City, a historic and competitive rivalry. I remember when we used to play against these guys, as you know, for sure, it was always a harsh game. It was always tough, really extra physical till you went into the matches and things like that. Always a lot of fun. We also have local rivals with Takapuna, Glenfield and Forest Hill. All based on the North Shore, so they've been added in there by me because they had nothing in there at this stage. Okay, so we go to our facilities. Allen Hill Stadium, 250 capacity with 75 seating, and just a basic training, poor youth, usual non-league sort of level, minimum junior coaching, limited youth recruitment. Good news is, in real life front here with this club, just overnight or today, we've been given the club has been given the consent from the Auckland Council and the local community board, Takapuna Devonport Community Board, to go ahead with a planned and hoped upgrade of the facilities and floodlights included in that, and changing car parking and things like that, which will basically allow extra hours of field time, if you like, for training and things to be brought down to Allen Hill from all the other local fields, I guess, that we have around the area. That take from 16 to about 26 hours worth per week of training facilities allowed, or hours allowed, which is, for the club, it's a great step forward, and as well, and for the local community, really, when you think of all the kidlets and things who don't have to travel as far now, to go and train. So that's really great news. Ideally, there'd be a nice photo under here of what Allen Hill looks like, but Windows Movie Maker, which I use to edit, yes, I know it's not ideal, doesn't allow me to do things like that. So I will put a picture there somewhere else for you. Anyway, that's enough for that. No affiliations, and honours are 6 Chatham Cups, 1 New Zealand Charity Cup, 1 New Zealand National Regional Football League Premier Division Championship, and 2 National Soccer League Championships. The National Soccer League is defunct. It was a precursor to what we have now. Okay, the Charity Cup is the equivalent of the English Charity Shield, and the Chatham Cup is the equivalent of the FA Cup. Okay, so that's the oldest cup competition also in New Zealand. If we go back in further detail here, you can see the dates here. So 6 winning of the Chatham Cup, 6 runners-up. We also hold the record for the most appearances in the Chatham Cup final, New Zealand Charity Cup, and we also have in there a NRFL Division 2 title, runner-up, in 2012. So that's pretty much it for the club. I don't think there's anything else. We'll touch on some of the finances here. I'm laughing because I've just seen how much money we have in the bank. Okay, so we have $658 New Zealand dollars in the bank. I've changed that in the preferences to reflect the nation we're playing in. And we have a wage budget of $339 per week. Okay, do we have any debts? No. No sponsors, because I didn't add any sponsors in the database. I was going to add the real life ones, but I thought I'd just leave it, and hopefully that'll get generated by the game soon. Now, what else do we need to look at? Let's have a quick nosy at our staff. Okay, so we just have the 1 staff here at the moment. Okay, Tom Spears and Medical Centre, nothing to talk about. Okay, so let's have a look at the squad. A decent squad. Most of the squad is generated by the game. You'll see even better under contract. So everybody here that's got a wage was already in the database based on the club. Well, what was in the database? Everybody else has been set up by the game. So we go back to our custom views. Ultimate squad view by Loki Doki, by the way. Thanks to him for creating this as for 2018 as well as 2017. This covers a whole wide range, and it is available from the Steam Workshop, by the way. I think that's all we need to sort out, guys. What we'll do is I'm just going to we'll have a quick nosy here of the schedule. So I'll play through these friendlies, maybe add some more. We'll come back for the Franklin United match just to kick off the regular season. And depending if I've had any transfers and things, we shall update you on what's happening. Okay, so we'll leave it at that there. Thank you for joining me for these last moments as we get into it. Again, this is more of an introduction to the series. Apologies if it's like, oh, where's the games? And I do hope you enjoyed the last video, which was the introduction to the series. And remember, I will be posting a small video that will outline the structure of New Zealand football pyramid. And what I'll do is I'll also just add in there probably some photos of Allen Hill Stadium and things like that. I also just want to touch on, it's probably not important, but I want to just add on to it here for myself. Where are we? Yeah, so all these logos and everything have been updated by me. So the logo pack listed there, I've just added these and updated them for all of the New Zealand leagues, especially the NRFL First Division. And this kit here, I was able to kind of create that based on some templates. I do urge you to check out Bood FM. He's got a real good couple of videos on how to create kits and logos. I will endeavour to link it down below so you can have a direct link to that and how to do your kits. Unfortunately, I'm not very good. I don't have Photoshop or anything. I just have GIMP, so I wasn't able to really do the away strip, so thus I've just made it the one colour. But yeah, look guys, thanks for joining me. I hope if you enjoyed this video, you hit that like button, ring the ding dong bell to get notifications, and subscribe to the channel. I want to thank you all for coming today. Take it easy, and we will see you next time.